maybe I just don't have anything left to say. I'm just sick of hearing myself saying it. Hi guys, how's it going? I would be shocked if you remembered who I was. So to reintroduce myself, my name's Ashima and I'm a doctor working in Australia. I started this channel about 5 years ago now and I haven't been posting very much at all lately. So I wanted to make a quick video explaining what I've been doing and why I haven't been posting and what's been going on with me. So I started this channel in the year 2020, right before the COVID-19 pandemic, and as I was finishing my biomed degree and as I just gotten into medicine. So I had overcome a lot of adversity to be there. I had worked so hard and so diligently to get to that point where I had a competitive application. And when I sat back and reflected on that time and reflected the key moments that had made me believe in myself enough to go after something that I really wanted to do, it was moments when people I respected believed in me and told me that they thought I could do it. Those are the moments that really gave me nourishment and drove me forward. So I wanted to make this channel to provide other people that nourishment and that encouragement that I believe in you and I believe that you can do whatever you want if you want to do it and you set your mind to it. So that was the genesis of this channel, to create a space of hope and to create a space where I could be a cheerleader for everyone who wanted to go after something that seemed impossible. It's a message that I really believe in and it's a message that brings me a lot of joy. I love helping people to feel good about themselves. So that is where this channel started and that is the basic ethos of everything that I make. I hit the ground running. It was so much harder to make videos than I realized initially. It was a lot more emotionally draining than I could have ever anticipated. But I was very consistent. I was making about a video a week along with my studies. And even though it was really difficult, I was having a lot of fun. And then I'd get a lot of good feedback about people who'd watched my videos and gotten some, joy or some inspiration out of them. And that just kept me moving forward. And I was feeling really happy about where it was going and I was seeing really good growth and, it was just a really good process and I was learning a lot. Then the Melbourne 2020 lockdowns happened and being the people person that I am, not having people around to talk to, I was so depressed so quickly. It just fully knocked the wind out of my sails and I was just so miserable that I couldn't bring myself to make videos. It was just making me feel really awful and eventually I just petered out with making videos. Since then, pretty much every week I've been asking myself, do I want to continue to make YouTube videos? And if I do, what is holding me back? And I've settled on the fact that I've probably set up some limiting beliefs for myself and I'm still trying to work out what they are. I don't know what they are for sure, but the few that I've come across in my mind is that I think it's such a funny way I always talk about my mind in third person like it's this other thing. One of the major beliefs that I've come up with for myself is that I decided to start telling myself that I was really lazy and that's why I wasn't making videos. And I just subconsciously believed that for a while, but it doesn't really make a lot of sense when I stop and think about it. Because there's no other evidence in my life for me being a lazy person. I don't tend to put things off. I actually do things that I say I'm gonna do. I'm not lazy in any other facet of my life. So it doesn't make sense to me when I think about it consciously that I'm not making videos because I'm lazy. So that's where I'm at with that belief and dissecting whether or not I believe that's true. The other belief that I've noticed myself thinking about from time to time is that maybe I just don't have anything left to say. Like I don't have anything worthwhile to be producing videos about. So that's why I'm not making any videos. And that one also doesn't make that much sense because when I started making videos, I had a plethora of really good ideas and I was excited to make them and they were really interesting and unique ideas and they were ideas that I hadn't really come across on the internet before and I was really looking forward to seeing where my creativity would go. And it doesn't make sense that now after I'm 5 years wiser and 5 years more knowledgeable that all my ideas have dried up, which is actually something that I've caught myself thinking. So I don't think that's true and I think that's just a belief that I've come up with and it doesn't really make sense, but that's one that I've identified. And the last thing that I've come across within myself as well is this thought that I'm just not making videos because I don't want to make them. And that is one that is still could be true. It's still plausible that that one is real, but it doesn't make sense because I think about it so often. I think about making videos almost every week or think about YouTube in some way almost every week. I've had forays into other hobbies before, e.g. I was into making clay things for a while. I am not constantly thinking about being a ceramicist and how to move forward in my life of being a ceramicist. I well and truly never think about that one until I come across a clay thing that I made and think, oh, that was a pretty shitty ceramics that I made. I should probably never do that again. So there is something in me that keeps bringing me back to making videos. I just love the process. I love everything that I learned out of doing it. So I think it's not being prioritized because I have some sort of fear. I haven't quite figured out exactly what that fear is. I think, as I alluded to earlier, it's probably to do with COVID pandemic trauma. So what brought me to make this video today is I was doing my yearly goals and thinking about whether I was going to put YouTube on it or what I was going to do, because I could see my camera on the table and I'm always thinking about it. And then I was telling myself that same narrative again about the pandemic. And then I realized, Ashima, fuck, it's 2025. Like, how long are you going to be using the pandemic, which was 5 years ago now, as a reason to not be doing something today? Like, I'm over it. I'm just sick of hearing myself saying it. So I am putting that narrative to bed. I'm back. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next couple of weeks.